Okay, day 2, Rubicon Trail. We're just past Buck Island Lake. The crew left their kids. Left their kids. They stayed with their kids down to the lake. They all wanted to go swimming. I actually hiked up this hill and saw how technical it was, and it kind of put that burden on me. It's like, okay, we got a pretty good crew. So I'm on top of the mountain. I told those guys I'm not going to leave them. But Jean can sleep in. She can be packing stuff up, and I can go down and help those guys get up on top of the hill because it's going to take a little while. The gentleman with the JK, Toby, he is driving amazing, but he's got 410 gears, 35s, and he just doesn't have the clearance that we have, and he's on a longer Jeep, and he doesn't have a front locker, so it just works us a little bit more. He's doing a great job. I mean, he doesn't have the tools that the rest of us has to get through the trail, and he's getting through the trail. So it just takes us a little bit longer, you know. I'm glad to have the guys. It was really cool to meet these guys and have somebody to be on the trail with. So I'm definitely not downplaying anything that they've done. I just didn't want to be coming up this hill first thing in the morning. So I'm at the top of the hill. I can walk down and help them pull winch if we need to. I think we're going to be able to get them through. There's like 3 pretty technical spots, but we're at mile 5.75 of the Rubicon Trail. We're trying to determine, you get all these, the trail's 22 miles, the trail's 18 miles. We don't know how long the trail is. And every time you talk to somebody, they're like, oh yeah, this next section is the hard part, then it's easy after that. So I got a big mouthful of that on the last section after I got to the top, but I did walk ahead down that trail, and it's steep going down, but I haven't seen a lot of technical stuff. But Gene and our camp gear works awesome. I forgot my CPAP, so poor Gene's having to deal with snoring, which means poor Kevin has to get poked, and there's been a lot of poking, but not the good kind of poking either. So we've had an amazing time. Everybody has a short moment. Jean was going to throw her hat at me a little bit because the dog wanders off, but really and truly, it's just been a great time. We've had great company. Lance, who just keeps running off. He loves this downhill down here. He keeps going down the hill. Gina will yell at him. He'll come running back up. But he's been a great traveler. He's a little skittish around the kids. I'm not exactly sure. I think he's just at a point where he just doesn't want to be held all the time. And the kids are awesome. They're doing what kids do. So other than that, him getting a little fussy with the kids, he's been fine. Oh, and I see him. He's over here. Hey,
Lance,
what are you doing on that rock?
Hey, are you the king?
What are you doing on that rock?
Hey,
Come on, buddy.
Lance, come on.
So, for people that are watching this just to learn about the Rubicon Trail, I see a lot of videos. I see a lot of people put up the iconic stuff. You're going to see the Soup Bowl. You're going to see the sluices. You're going to see different trail obstacles. But the fact of the matter is, there's no not obstacle. You're literally driving, paying attention the whole time, whether you're just boulder climbing or sometimes you get up on the side of these things and you got to go up and down them. There's some ledges, there's some drop-offs, but it so far, I think that if it had been 2 rigs like mine, I think we could have been through it. We would have already been done in 2 days, but we've just gotten off and looked at a lot of stuff, and just to be smart. One gentleman broke a pitman arm yesterday. A guy came out of Sacramento, drove up the trail to where we were at in like 3 hours and replaced it, and for parts and fuel. What an amazing deal. So, people are looking out for each other. We haven't met nobody that hasn't been cool on the trail. They'll help us down stuff. They stop and talk. We've got to see some really big rigs, but man, if you're thinking you're going to show up with your 2025 JL because it says Rubicon and you're going to go through this thing, you're going to damage it. You're going to bend stuff on the bottom. Not to say you can't move rocks, and not to say you can't get through it, but this trail is going to take its toll. So the good thing is I got some worn out 38s on here. We found that the rocks aren't quite as sticky as they are in Moab, and these things want to spin. So these were my test monkey tires. I thought I would use them on this trail to see if they would work, if this is the right size. This is the right size tire. I wouldn't want to be on 35s. We cleared a lot of stuff the other guys didn't. We went through a stream that the guys' exhausts were bubbling. Ours wasn't bubbling. So just need to get new tires. That's all it is to it. But gearing works good. We just put it in first gear, and most of the time I'm at idle. So we've got a little bit of dings. We've got just some small stuff. I mean, we've hit things pretty hard, but I don't have anything dripping. We don't have anything leaking. The thing runs about under 95 degrees. I haven't ran the air. We haven't taken the top off because we didn't want to get sunburnt. But yeah, it's been quite the trip. And I will say, I thought I would beat the crap out of these bead locks because they're steel. And so far, so good, man. No big dents in them, no scrapes, no nothing. So, Rubicon Trail, day 2, top of the hill past Buck Island Lake. And we're camped and getting ready to go to bed and be ready for day 3.